It's quick, it's easy, it's healthy, it's seared tuna. Before we dive in, I just want to note that there's always a risk of foodborne illness when consuming raw or undercooked fish. With that said, smart shopping and safe handling can drastically minimize said risks. Keeping your fish frozen until ready to cook especially helps on this front. I've provided some helpful links in the description for further reading. Check it out. All you'll need to prepare this super delicious fish dish is your tuna steak, some spices of your choosing. I used salt, pepper, and some random barbecue rub I found in my spice pantry, and olive oil. That's it. To prepare my frozen fish for cooking, I'll either put my fish in the fridge the day before, or let it thaw in a large bowl of lukewarm water immediately before cooking. The first thing we'll do is prepare our spice mixture. I provide a very generous quantity of salt, pepper, and barbecue rub so that I have enough to fully coat my fish. For those wondering at home, these are all the ingredients in my barbecue spice mix. Like I said, I kinda just found this in my spice pantry. Feel free to mix and match spices of your own to figure out what you like best. Now would be a good time to preheat your searing pan. If you have a cast iron pan, I'd recommend using that, as it retains heat very well and you'll have a nice consistent sear. If cast iron isn't an option, a normal pan will still do the trick. Next, we'll take our fancy dancy tuna steak and dry it off well with a paper towel. Removing excess water will help us develop a nice crispy crust on our sear. We'll then coat our tuna steak with our trusty olive oil. And into the spice mixture it goes. Take care to make sure the tuna is well coated and looking scrumptious. I'll test my cast iron pan by tossing some drops of water onto the surface. A quick sizzle and immediate evaporation means we're looking good for the cooking. For the final stage of this dish, we'll simply sear every surface of our tuna for about 10 seconds each. I found that the fish can be a bit difficult to remove at times. Cooked fish will release from a surface, but we don't want to overcook our tuna. A little wiggle combined with just enough cooking time should get the fish off though. We'll sear the edges and the remaining broad side. I missed a corner there, so I'll just hit that real quick. Now that our fish is done, we'll move on to the plating. What do I like to pair this with, you ask? Roasted broccoli. I'll post a link in the description to last week's video where I show you how to make this tasty side dish. Enough of the fancy camera shots. Let's get on to the taste test. After some brief deliberation, I think I'll give that a thumbs up.